Hey Shea Butter Beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing the not so curly girl friendly things that I don't do to my hair. It's like, some people, they get their ends clipped often, they shampoo often. Some people don't use sulfates, parabens, silicones at all. Certain things that are like mandatory curly girl, you cannot or you should do. Well, I'm a little rebel, okay? And I do what works for my unique hair. So here are my confessions. My first confession is when you see me with any type of twist style or style that requires a lot of parting, even if it's during wash day, I 99.9 100% did not do it. My mother, my amazing mother, does all of my twist outs and styles for me except the ones that you see me filming myself doing. Those I actually did do myself. But outside of that, if you do not see me doing it and I don't say I styled my own hair, I did not do it. Which leads me to confession number 2. I cannot part a straight part. I can barely do a slanted part. Parting is not my ministry. It's not something that my hands are just skilled to do like that. So when I'm doing my wash day, I will ask my mom to part my hair into 4 first, and then I'll get it popping. But during this extended quarantine, I told myself that I was going to learn how to part so I can style my own hair and I can just do it whenever I feel like doing it instead of having to make sure she's not asleep or something. And I also want to be able to do different styles like bantu knots and things like that and feel confident and beautiful with them, and not feel like, ugh, my parts don't look right. I don't want to leave the house. So yeah, that I don't style my own hair in twisting forms. Like if it's a wash and go type style, more than likely I did it. More than likely that was me. Because that's something that I can just swirl my hair around my fingers and go about my day. But if it requires a lot of parting, it wasn't me. My third confession is I am not one of those curly girls who gets her ends clipped every 6 to 8 weeks. My ends have not been clipped since November 2019 when I got myself pressed. I don't feel the need to have my ends clipped unless they're split, raggedy, dry looking, or thinning. Outside of that, I don't feel the need to have my ends clipped. It's not stopping my hair from growing. Like my hair still grows. My hair has grown back almost all the way since November. Like, I'm not gonna say almost all the way, but my hair has grown since then. And that was before I used those hair growth products that I posted from my last video. Like, it's not stopping my hair from growing. It's not weighing down my hair. It's not making my curls look crazy or anything. Like, my hair is fine. And I don't cut it like recommended. So if you're one of those people who don't get your ends clipped often either, let me know. Like, I really want to hear from you, because when I tell some people that I don't get my ends clipped like that, they look at me like I'm kind of crazy. And I'm just like, I just don't see a necessary need to cut my hair like that. And last but not least, this is the one that's probably going to give me the most side eyes, but I do not shampoo my hair every wash day. I don't do it 3 times a month. I don't do it 2 times a month. I don't do it 1 time a month. The only 1 time a month. The only time I use a real clarifying product on my hair is when I see my scalp is visibly dirty. I'm not someone who uses a lot of gel. I don't apply a lot of styler. I don't apply a lot of things to my scalp or my hair, so it doesn't really need to be cleansed that heavily. I don't use edge control at all, so I don't really have a lot of product buildup on my hair, and I'm someone who used to suffer from dandruff. And if my scalp is already dry, I don't want to use something on it that's going to make it drier. And what made me stop using shampoo so often or until absolutely necessary is because I used to have dandruff so bad. And I noticed the shampoo was literally made to strip all the moisture and oils out of your hair and the grease. Well, that's what I needed because my scalp was already dry, so I needed something to put moisture back into it and not just make dry hair or dry scalp even drier. You know what I mean? So that's when I started to back off the shampoo, and once that happened, I have no more dandruff. And I started going natural back in 2015. It's 2020. I have not seen a lick of dandruff. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. The only thing I'll see is flaking, and that has come from products, not from my scalp. And if you watch my last video, you know that that shampoo dried my scalp out so bad and it itched just crazy. And I used moisturizing products afterwards, and that did not help. It was still dry. So for me personally, in my hair does not like shampoo. My scalp does not like shampoo. It just makes it very uncomfortable and itchy, and I have a lot of dandruff that comes with it. Well, guys, that's all of my confessions, and I want to hear from you guys. What are your confessions? What are some curly girl things that you don't necessarily follow? Let me know in the comments below, or we can finish this conversation on my Instagram at naturallymarche or on Twitter at naturalmarche. I will be featured on the Key to the Culture podcast, which is ran by Kirsten, Christine, and Kiera, and it is a podcast with 3 melanated adults who talk about how adulting is a scam. But for my particular episode, we will be talking about the Self-Mates mini-series inspired by Madam C.J. Walker's life on Netflix. So I will make sure that I post the link to that podcast in the comments or in the description box when it's available. Also, remember, your hair is unique to you, and you are beautiful. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out, beauties.